Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Faye, and if you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back for another video. So as you can see by the title, today is wash day, and I figured I would jump on here while I am styling my hair and let you guys see the process that I go through to get a professional bomb silk press at home. I asked you guys on either Twitter or Instagram if you guys would be interested in seeing how I style my natural hair at home, and a lot of you guys said that you were interested. So that is what I'm going to be bringing to you guys today. As you can see, I did go ahead and wash my hair. I figured I didn't really need to film that part because we all know how to wash our hair. We all probably have products that we like for our hair, and all of our hair is going to be a little bit different. Really, the products that you use in the styling portion, I think, are more important than what you actually use to wash your hair outside of deep conditioning. But I will quickly just show you guys what I use to wash my hair just in case you're interested. So I normally wash my hair 3 times, and for the first 2 washes I use this. This is actually a shampoo that my mom makes from scratch. It has all natural ingredients, natural oils, natural soaps, and ever since I've been using this, I have seen a major difference in my hair. So I'm not sure exactly what all she has in here. I know there's African black soap, peppermint oil, olive oil, almond oil, maybe just a lot of really good things for natural hair in this soap. So I wash my hair twice with that. And then after that, I go in with a final wash. I use this. Normally for the 3rd wash, I kind of switch it up. Today I decided to use this one. This is the Dark and Lovely Damage Slayer, the Restore shampoo. I'm almost out of this, so I'm trying to use it up, but I really just use this to kind of bring that moisture back into my hair, because this one is really going to, this is like a cleansing shampoo, and then this one is more so just to bring that moisture back in, make it soft again, you know, all that good stuff. So I decided to go in with that today. And then after that, I'm actually trying the rice water on my hair right now. So I had some rice water that I had already prepared. I put that in my hair for 30 minutes, rinsed it out, and then went in with my deep conditioners. And today I mixed these two. So I used the Aussie 3-minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner. And if you have really dry hair, I would highly recommend that you try this out. You can get this pretty much at any drugstore. It's really inexpensive. And I found that ever since I've started using this, it has really made my hair super soft, and my hair really likes this. Like I said, I have really dry hair. So if you have that issue and you're looking for a really good deep conditioner, I would recommend that. And then I mixed in a little bit of this Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This has no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens, and it also has a lot of really good ingredients in it as well. It says on the back that it has avocado, sweet almond, argan oils, vitamin B5, and biotin, so it's really good for helping with damaged hair, which I don't necessarily have damaged hair, but since I am going to be heat styling today, I figured this would be a really good mask to put on my hair. So I put that in and left it in for 30 minutes, rinsed it out, and here we are. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that rundown really quickly just in case you are interested. If you are new and enjoy this video, definitely be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already subscribed to my channel. I would love to have you as part of my fam, and I will of course have all of the products that I mentioned and showed throughout the video listed down below for you guys to make it easy in case you want to shop any of the products. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So as I mentioned, I'm starting off with my hair already having been shampooed and conditioned. So this is what my hair looks like, towel dried, straight out of the towel, obviously. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is prep my hair for detangling. I'm using this product from Briogeo. This is their leave-in conditioner, and I'm pretty much just going to spray this all over my hair. I'm really focusing on trying to saturate as much of my hair as possible, because at this point my hair is pretty much damp, so I want to make sure that I really get this all up and through my hair. And then once I have that applied, I'm going to go in with this Briogeo leave-in hair mask. Both of these products are really just going to help to protect our hair against heat damage. Since we are going to be going in with both a blow dryer and a flat iron, we really want to make sure that we prep our hair for not only the detangling process, but also for the heat that we're going to be placing on the hair. So between the leave-in conditioner and the hair mask, it's really going to make sure that our hair is nice and protected from the heat that we're going to be putting on it. So next up, as you can see, I have my wide tooth comb. I'm going to go ahead and start sectioning my hair into 4 sections. I included this slower clip before I have it sped up here, just to show you guys that I'm really taking my time with sectioning my hair. If there's one thing that I've learned in these last couple of years of having natural hair, is that you really have to be patient and just take your time. It can be frustrating, it can be exhausting doing your own hair at home, but really you just have to take your time and be patient, because otherwise that is when you're going to start to see breakage happening, and that is what we do not want. So just take your time, girl, be patient, and just take it one section at a time. So as you can see, I split my hair down the middle, and I split that back section into two because my back sections tend to be bigger than my front sections, and I'm just taking my time here detangling. I do recommend using a wide tooth comb. Again, that's going to help with keeping you from having a great deal of breakage while you're detangling. So I just went ahead and did that bottom section, and then here I'm going in and detangling the top section. And then once I detangle both sections, I'm going to apply one more product. It's also by Briogeo. I have been a fan low-key of Briogeo lately. This is their blow dry cream. And this right here is also going to be another heat protectant. So everything that I'm applying to my hair is going to help strengthen my hair and protect it against the heat. That is so important. So I'm just going to apply that all over my hair and then section it off. And I'm going to repeat this process all throughout my entire 4 sections of hair. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch me detangle and fast forward. And then once we have all of our hair detangled and sectioned into 4 sections, I'll be back to let you guys know what I'm going to do next. So once you have your hair completely detangled and sectioned, it should look something like this. You have your 4 sections, like I mentioned. And I also wanted to show you guys how much shedding I had in my hair during detangling. As you can see, this is like nothing. I used to have so much shedding, and like I said, that's nothing. That's really, really good. And I think the products that I applied and also taking my time really makes a world of a difference, because I used to have so much breakage and shedding when I would detangle my hair. And I'm telling you guys, patience and just taking your time and applying the right products will really make all the difference. So as you guys saw, I showed you my blow dryer. I love this blow dryer. I don't remember, I think it might be by Kiss. I'll try to find it and link it for you guys down below, the exact brand and everything. But I love this blow dryer because it does not have a handle, which to me, I never knew how much I needed a blow dryer without a handle until I got this one. I got this at the beauty supply store. It did not cost a ton of money, but it really makes so much of a difference when you're blow drying your hair to not have a handle in the way. Blow drying your hair is already tiring enough, and ain't nobody got time to be trying to fight with the handle. Like, ain't nobody got time. So actually, while I'm watching this footage, I see this blow dryer is by the brand Red. I can see it on the blow dryer. So like I said, I will try to find it and link it for you down below if you're interested. But as you can see, I'm just sectioning the back section of my hair again in half like I did when I was detangling, and I'm just running the blow dryer through my hair, starting at the ends and then working my way up towards the roots. I do blow dry my hair on the low setting, so it probably takes a little bit longer than it would if you blow dry it on the high setting. But again, my whole focus is on protecting my hair and putting as little heat on it as possible. So I prefer to blow dry my hair on the low setting. It still gets my hair dry. It still gets my hair smooth and silky. And the blow dry cream that I applied from Briogeo also is going to help to really smooth out any frizz as you're blow drying. So I personally don't feel like it's necessary to blow dry your hair unless you have super, super thick hair. I have pretty thick hair, but it's not like super, super thick. So I feel like I can get the job done with the low setting. So I would recommend just trying that out. You know, the less heat, the better, in my opinion. So as you guys can see, I'm just going through section by section and just really taking my time blow drying my hair. I'm using one hand to run the blow dryer through my hair, and I'm using the other hand to actually feel my hair and feel where there may be some sections that are still a little bit damp or still a little bit poofy, or may need a little bit of extra, you know, time with the blow dryer. So once I feel like I've gotten it pretty much dry for the most part, I like to flip my hair over and then blow dry it the opposite direction. As you can see here, I feel like it just helps with volume and body. I don't do that too much, and I'm also very careful when I flip it back over and comb it back down, because again, breakage. So you guys can see what I'm doing, pretty self-explanatory. And then here I'm going in with BioSilk. My mom has been using this on my hair for as long as I can remember, like ever since way back in the day when she used to do my hair, and I love the way it smells. I love the way that it makes my hair feel. I love how silky and shiny my hair looks after I flat iron it. And I also love that this is going to give us another layer of protection from the heat, but it's not going to weigh our hair down. So as you saw, I just applied a little bit of that on my hand, maybe like a dime size amount, and that was enough to apply all over my whole entire head. So if you have longer hair than me, then you may need a little bit more, but you don't want to put too much, because again, you don't want it to weigh your hair down, but you do want to have that on there for that additional heat protection. So again, I'm sectioning my hair into 4 sections, and we're going to get ready to start flat ironing. To flat iron my hair, I do use 2 flat irons. I have a 1-inch flat iron and I have a 1/2-inch flat iron. I want to actually get a new 1/2-inch flat iron because the one that I have is kind of cheap. But for the time being, it gets the job done. So I'm just taking a little breather here for a second because, girl, I was tired. But here I'm showing y'all my flat irons. I have a 1/2-inch by Red and then a 1-inch by a brand called Irresistible Me. They sent that to me like a long time ago in PR. It works pretty well though, actually. It's a ceramic flat iron. So I do really like both of the flat irons that I have, but I do kind of want to get a kind of more high-end, better quality 1/2-inch flat iron. But anyways, for the flat ironing process, I like to use the 1/2-inch one around the nape of my neck, on my edges, anywhere where I have kind of like shorter hair, also around my ears, where I need to kind of get really close to my skin, and I obviously don't want to burn myself. So I am using my 1/2-inch flat iron, as you can see, for these pieces here in the back. I do flat iron my hair on 400 degrees, which I know is pretty hot, but I feel like it does a good job of getting my hair straight with less passes. I prefer to only do like 2 passes through my hair with the flat iron if possible, and 400 works for me to get my hair straight with 2 passes or less. So of course you can set your flat iron to whatever you know, temperature works best for you, but for me and from what I've seen in other videos where I've watched other tutorials, 400 tends to be, or seems to be, a pretty good temperature for straightening your hair if you have natural hair. So I know it's a little bit hard to see what I'm doing with my hair in the back. I still wanted to include this footage because you can still kind of see what I'm doing, but I will show you guys on one of the sections in the front so that you can see a little bit better. But here I'm starting to do the chase method, and I'm going in now with my 1-inch flat iron, which I will be using on the rest of my hair, except for when I get to my edges, like I mentioned, and around my ear, I will switch back to my 1/2-inch flat iron. And if you are unfamiliar, the chase method is basically where you chase the comb or brush or whatever it is that you prefer to use with the flat iron. And what that is going to do is just help to make sure that the flat iron is hitting each and every strand separately, because the comb is separating the hair as you're pulling the flat iron behind it, if that makes sense. So also another tip I want to mention is to try to flat iron your hair in small sections. So as you can see, when I part each new section, it's a pretty large section, and then I go in and I separate that section into 2 sections. And the reason I do that is because the key to getting really straight, silky, smooth hair is to flat iron it in smaller sections, because then as you do the chase method, it's really going to make sure that each and every strand is getting equal amounts of heat across the plate of the flat iron, and it's really going to help to make sure that your hair is really nice and smooth and straight from root to tip. So I went ahead and finished 3 sections off camera just so that you guys can kind of see what it's looking like. And baby, can we talk about the volume? Can we talk about the shine? I mean, this hair is looking so good and it is so satisfying when you're like at this point more than 50% done. I mean, honestly, the hair speaks for itself. I mean, look at the body, look at the motion. I mean, it's everything.
Stiff what? Stiff what?
For real, stiff what?
Oh, no what?
Stiff what?
Well,
No.
yes, bitch.
No stiff bitch.
No, none of that.
Shake bitch.
What?
So as promised, I went ahead and left the top section so that you guys can get a little bit of a closer look of my process. So on the top sections, I do just use the comb to section them because I can actually see what I'm doing, as opposed to in the back, I just prefer to use my fingers to section them off. So as I mentioned before, I'm going to take this section and separate it into 2 smaller sections. And then I'm going to use my 1/2 inch flat iron for this piece because it is close to my ear and I have burned my ear many a time. So I just use the smaller flat iron because it's the only way that I can ensure that I'm not going to burn half my ear off. So I'm just using that to do 1 pass on both of these 2 pieces. I don't really do a ton of passes with the 1/2 inch flat iron. You'll see in a second that I'm going to go back in with my 1 inch flat iron to kind of smooth everything over and bump it under, but I do like to use the 1/2 inch just right up on those roots mostly. And then you'll be able to see again here. I'm going to show you guys a couple more times before I speed up the footage. I'm going to go ahead and take this section. Now this one is a smaller section, so I'm not going to separate it into 2. I'm just going to go ahead and hit those roots about 2 times. I'm going to stick my fine tooth comb right underneath the hair and then do the chase method down so that the flat iron is able to hit each and every strand. And as you can see, it comes out nice and smooth and silky. So I'm going to show you guys one more time. I'm going to part a pretty small section, not too much hair in each section, because again, you really want the flat iron to be able to evenly hit and heat each strand of hair. So I'm going to comb it through 1 time, hit my roots about 2 times, 2-3 times, and then set up my comb for the chase method, and then I'm going to go ahead and run my flat iron down for that 2nd pass and bump those ends under. And then of course you guys can see that the closer I get to the top of my head, the larger the sections are going to get. So I do start to split those sections into 2 because again, we do want to keep each section that we're straightening as small as possible. I know I probably sound a little redundant here because I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over again, but honestly, these are the tips that have made such a difference when I have done my hair at home. So that's why I keep saying them, because even though they may seem like things that are really not that important, they really make a world of a difference. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys finish watching me straighten this top section of my hair, and then I will be back to show you guys how it all comes together once it's finished.
Two hours later.
Okay guys, so this is what we're looking like, all blown out and pressed to perfection at home, okay? Professional blowout and press at home. I love the way that my hair came out. I feel like it has taken me so long to figure out the right products, the right technique to get my hair to look like this, a salon silk press at home. And I feel like I have finally found the products that work for my hair, that hydrate my hair, that give my hair what it needs so that I can get this finished product. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys learned something new. I'm glad that I was finally able to get this up for you guys. I have filmed it like 1 or 2 other times and had to refilm it, so I'm glad I was finally able to pull it together for you guys. I know this is something kind of new for my channel, so if you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up to let me know that you did enjoy it, and I can definitely start to include more of these types of videos on my channel in the future. If you stayed all the way into the end, thank you so much for watching the full video, and yeah, like I said, everything will be linked down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.